This is the Dark Zero Horror Network. Psychological Autopsies.
Welcome back to the Dark Zero Horror Network, your digital pulse for everything that goes bump in the night. I'm your host, Glenn Tromar. We're diving deep into the development hell and production heavens of some major upcoming projects today. If you're a fan of the classics getting a modern, twisted facelift, you're in the right place. Let's get into the news. First up, we have to talk about the long-gestating remake of The Blob. Now, this one has been through the ringer. We've moved past the Simon West and Rob Zombie eras, and it looks like David Bruckner, the mind behind The Ritual and that stellar Hellraiser reimagining, is officially taking the wheel. Here's the interesting part. Producer David S. Goyer mentioned they are ditching the space origin. Instead, this version of The Blob is made in a lab, touching on modern anxieties like AI and gene editing. But don't worry, gorehounds. Producer Keith Levine confirmed they are honoring the original's practical effects. They want that tactile "fnapped me up as a kid," feeling that the 1988 version delivered so well. The only shadow over this? A massive legal battle. The current producers are actually suing to keep the rights, claiming they've spent over $418,000 in development and are fighting the original creator's estate to keep the project alive. We're watching this one closely. Switching gears to a franchise that knows how to pull the rug out from under you. Orphan 3. Isabelle Fuhrman is officially back as Esther. Even though the character never ages on screen, the filmmakers are getting more creative with how they use her. Director William Brent Bell says the success of the prequel, Orphan, First Kill, basically opened up the rulebook. The big takeaway here? They are obsessed with the twist. Writer David Coggeshall and the team are promising more of those sharp turns that made the first two so iconic. It's currently in post-production, aiming for a 2026 or 2027 theatrical release. Now, if you think you know the story of 112 Ocean Avenue, think again. Joseph and Vanessa Winter, the duo behind Deadstream, are working on a radical new spin on Amityville. Here is the kicker. This project reportedly has nothing to do with the Lutz family or the DeFeo murders. They are focusing on the real-life paranormal legend situated in the public domain, aiming for a fresh look at the house itself rather than retelling the same stories we've seen a dozen times. It's an early development, but a radical reset is exactly what that franchise needs. And finally, a quick look at a project coming out of Spain. The Boogeyman, the origin of the myth, or El Hombre del Saco. This isn't related to the recent Rob Savage film. It follows a group of teens discovering that the Sack Man, a figure who carries away naughty children, is terrifyingly real. Expect a release window soon for the US and Canada. That's the lineup for today. The horror landscape is shifting towards science gone wrong and breaking old franchise rules, and I'm here for it. Stay tuned to the Dark Zero Horror Network for more updates. Stay dark and keep watching the shadows.